We got the big bats too. You're gonna get one big You're gonna get plugged. For the common person who's into music or wants to be a musician, like if I'm not a perfect looking person making perfect sounding music, it's like, do I even have hope? Bop bop doo bop, bop doo bop, bop bop doo. Dun 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 dun. Welcome to Ted's Bat Emporium. You need a hard-ass bat to hit some balls? Well, we got just the thing for you. You want to fight crime at night? Take the law into your own hand? Hit some thugs around with a bat? We got the bat for you. Ted's Bat Emporium. They don't fuck around, all right? Sponsoring the Pays2HaveFriends Podcast. Ted's Bat Emporium.
They got little bats for breaking little stuff.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, you're looking for some heavy power? We got the big bats too. Ted's Bat Emporium. They don't screw around.
Ted's Bat Emporium. 1-800-588-BATS. Bats, baby.
What's going on, Steve?
What's going on, Jerry?
What is going on, everybody? This is the Pays2HaveFriends Podcast, as you know, episode 3. I'm surprised we even made it this far. This desk is not going to last till episode 10. I promise you. Yeah. So be sure to check out our sponsor this week, Ted's Bat Emporium. They did donate that bat to us, so go check them out on all socials. They make very sturdy bats for hitting balls.
Very sturdy.
Very. So what's new, man? What's going on?
Nothing, just work this week. I was supposed to go to Nantucket for work, but I'm not now, so that's actually pretty cool, so I won't be away from the baby.
They were gonna not have you commute. They were gonna have you stay up there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fly out and then stay there the week. So it's kind of better that I'm not going. I mean, it is what it is. But
Nantucket, how far is that from here?
Well, probably close to 2 hours. It's off the coast of the Cape.
I didn't know it was that far.
Yeah, it's off the Cape.
Yeah.
It's all commercial construction. It's nothing different.
Yeah. Work for me's been a while. I had a couple crazy shifts. Someone shit on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, you Snapchatted me, actually. That was disgusting.
Did I snap that too?
Yeah, you didn't appreciate getting it.
Yep. I'm not going to disclose where I work just out of respect for them, but that was disgusting.
It was bad.
Yep. And it was in the women's bathroom,
and
too.
I never got caught.
Yeah. As I just said, it was in the women's bathroom. Of course, it's us with that, too. That's hilarious, man. Yeah, but same old for me, nothing too crazy. Episode 2, very proud that
people out for 2 days. We do apologize. So just so we could like clarify real quick, like we want to get you guys an episode every week, but unfortunately, Janelle, our videographer,
yeah, she does our editing and all that.
She does all our editing for the podcast, and as you guys can see, she does a phenomenal job. So we want to continue to have her on the project. Yep. So she's actually away right now. She works for the Lifetime Movie Network, so she isn't always dispensable. Yeah. So basically, like, whenever she can get the edit done is when we post it. So you just got to kind of bear with us. But we will keep you updated throughout the week with Instagram and Facebook and everything like that. And we will definitely have an episode at least every 2 weeks. But we'd like to have it every week.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes. Like Steve said, she's super busy. But, like, we're fortunate to have someone like that.
She's phenomenal.
Literally, she's worked with 2 chumps. I mean, look at us. And you know, somehow we.
I wish we could get a fucking sound engineer to stick around because.
Yeah, we got another one this week. So, hey there, Delilah. Last week he actually went up to New York City. He's gonna tell us what it's like there. Who we got this week?
We're going to the Big Apple, baby.
Yep. So, who is this guy over here?
That's Frosty.
Frosty.
Yeah, Frosty McMillan.
Frosty McMillan. Nice to see you.
He was an ex-weatherman from NBC, but when they did all the cuts.
You used to be a weatherman?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Were you always cold? Like, what's your deal?
Mm-hmm. This guy talk?
Yeah.
Where'd you find him?
Where'd you find him?
I didn't find him. Where'd you find him?
Beat me to it. All right, as you know, guys, we got segments coming up for you. Our first segment is going to be Blast from the Past, correct? So let's see if Steve's going to remember this, obviously.
How do I look when I do that?
You look great. You look like me when I had Invisalign in. Yep. Okay. So, Steve, do you remember this? It was about like 2016, I believe. You were deathly ill. I was deathly ill, but you were like deathly ill.
Oh, you're talking about when I was in the hospital?
Yes. Don't know if you want to disclose that. I don't know. HIPAA,
we can talk about that.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think a lot of people know about it because, I mean, contrary to Like the podcast and stuff like that. Like I feel like I'm a pretty private person.
No, I am too. I don't.
Like if
tell
you go on my
people
show,
shit.
like Kate actually pointed this out the other day. Like I don't have any pictures of my daughter.
You don't
like,
post
on
shit.
social-
The most I've seen you post on your social media is when I'm on the Pays2HaveFriends podcast and it's posting onto your Facebook.
Yeah, you're posting. Yeah, it was like
So
3
I'm
days,
posting
3
on
days in a
your
row. You were my story, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
Yeah, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So in 2016, is that how long it's been?
Yeah, which is disgusting.
Yeah, because I'm 20. I'm gonna be 26, and I was 20 when it happened.
Yeah.
So I got really sick in 2016. I had this rare blood disease.
Yeah.
Which basically like your body's attacking itself and you can't create platelets anymore. And you're at risk for like spontaneous bleeding and like stroke and stuff like that, like, you know, blood clots.
Yeah.
So I spent almost a year in the hospital.
Yeah.
Like I was in and out of the hospital. I think the longest I was in the hospital consistently was like 4 or 5 months. I was there every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I had a bunch of rounds of chemotherapy. Like I
Yeah,
was
I remember.
was
This
wicked
was
fat.
Yeah,
Remember how big I was, dude?
Yes.
I was over 300 pounds. It was nuts.
That was a really weird time because you were young. I mean, you're still young, but like when you're in your early 20s, you expect to be, you know.
Yeah, it
getting
was
your
like a
life
freak
started.
thing, and like, and all the doctors were saying like this is a disease they look for in like older people, like elderly people get this disease a lot.
Yeah.
And like it really hadn't been seen in any young kids, so
Yeah.
like I was kind of like an anomaly.
Yeah, I remember because at the time we were volunteering at a haunted hayride, and you looked so different. Like you looked a lot different because obviously you were on steroids. Steroids, it makes you gain weight and all kinds of stuff. But,
Yeah, I was very
yeah.
very heavy.
But what I wanted to say, when you were really sick, I had like a flu or something. We planned, Steve had just gotten out of the hospital, and we planned to go climb a mountain.
Mount Monadnock.
Mount
All you
Monadnock,
guys from
New Hampshire.
Burrville, all you guys and gals from Burrville. I'm gonna eat M&Ms on the show. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
does
fucking
what he
eat
wants,
whatever I
okay?
want.
Yeah.
So go to hell.
So Mount Monadnock is a mountain in New Hampshire, and we had you had just gotten out of the hospital, and you're like, I just want to do something. I've been cooped up, you know. I
Yeah.
gotta do something. I was like, all right.
And my ex-girlfriend had been cheating on me while I was in the hospital, so I kind of needed a fucking break. With a kid who didn't even have his driver's license.
So anyway, we were like, okay, we're gonna go climb a mountain. But Steve, his doctor had disclosed to him, they go, Steve, you can't be doing anything like too strenuous. If you like, because it was a blood disorder, if you got like a scratch or a cut, like it could clot up and get really, really screwy. So basically, the doctor was like, you got to be super careful. Don't do anything. And what happened was, we still decided to go climb Mount Monadnock. But the funny thing is, I was deathly ill too. Like I got the flu or some shit like that. Like
You were
I was
sick.
snotty. I couldn't breathe. Like I remember feeling like ass.
So it was like this fucking kid with like swine flu and this morbidly obese, sickly dude climbing up,
with cancer that wasn't cancer.
dragging our lifeless bodies up a fucking hour and a half mountain.
For some reason, we still went for it. And not to mention, the night before, we got no sleep because I had been working at the movie theater. I had closed. So I got out at like 1 in the morning.
Not only that, but do you remember the night that this was?
It was election night.
election night.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Trump got elected, but we got no sleep. I had gotten out at 1 in the morning. I shot over to your house. We got like 4 hours of sleep, and then we woke up the next morning, deathly ill, and we went to climb the mountain. But do you remember at the top of the mountain, there was like one other dude.
I do know.
Was it with you when I climbed Mount Monadnock that this guy, we spotted him?
Dude, we met the guy at the peak of the mountain.
The whole peak of the mountain. The whole peak of the mountain was a huge area. He sits next to us.
He sits next to us, talks to us for like 5 minutes, and goes, "Yeah, see you guys later."
Yeah.
And then like if you've hiked Monadnock before, when you're at the top, you could see a pretty fair ways away
yeah.
down the mountain,
Like the
to where,
trail and stuff.
to where there's a clearing. This dude left, and 2 minutes later, he was like halfway down the fucking
But
mountain.
kind of like Scooby-Doo, though. Like, you'd see him come down, like, one way, and then we'd make a little progress down, and then we'd see him coming up a different way. Where is this guy coming from?
Oh, here it is.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because we should not have been hiking that mountain.
No, we shouldn't have, but we do a lot of crazy shit like that. Like the time I called Jerry up and asked him to drive to Virginia with me to pick up 2 heaters.
Yep. Oh, my God, dude. Honestly, like, you were my friend before that. Like, I don't think we ever, like, really hung out one-on-one, though. It was always in, like, context of a group outing.
Yeah.
Like, when you asked me to do that, that's when I feel like we became good friends. Because, like, that was fucking, like,
That
8
led to
hours.
a lot of different road trips.
Oh, my God. Yep. But, yeah, we went to go pick up some heaters. That was a trip. That was the Denny's thing. That might be a different day for that one, dude.
The Denny's story is going to be a different time.
That's a whole
yeah.
segment in itself. But, yeah, a lot of good memories on that trip for sure. I met Aunt Casey, right? Like,
Yep, that's the first time you met my aunt
yeah.
and my cousins.
yeah,
Yep,
Nelson.
my cousins live in Maryland, so shout
Yeah.
out to my cousin Sebastian.
Yeah,
He's a
the
Marine,
Nicest people
Hoorah.
I've ever met. Yeah.
serving overseas right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember we were dead tired in the car. Steve's like, "Oh, let's just make a pit stop at my aunt's house." And I'm like,
Yeah, we were tired.
I'm kind of like a shy person. I was like, I don't want to like overstep and like.
What is that noise? That thing? Oh.
Got Brett pedaling on an exercise bike in the night. But yeah, I was like, I don't know if I really want to meet them. Like, I'm kind of shy.
That was a good time though, man.
Yeah, and they ended up being like the most hospitable people I've ever met in my life.
It got to the point where we were in the car for so long. Like, I remember the drive home. Like, my face hurt from laughing so much, and the sound of noise was like horrific to me. So there was no music being played until we hit Rhode Island, and then Jerry grabs my phone and started playing every fucking song he could think of that had to do about coming home.
Yep. It was like Chris Daughtry. I'm going home. Yeah, as soon as we crossed that Rhode Island border, it was like the last hour we had to drive.
Oh yeah,
but from here to Virginia it was about like 7 or 8 hours like that.
Oh, here's a video.
Oh, yep, that's us like on the way down from the mountain.
This is Jerry. He's so sick. He's like, dude, I don't want to walk anymore. So he just slides down the face of the fucking mountain.
I love that you have all this saved, dude. Yep. It was freezing too. The other thing was, it was I think it was like
elections
winter.
in February, isn't it?
It was probably like November. Probably like around.
Oh yeah, inauguration.
Yeah,
February, right?
Yep. There was one time we were on a field trip, right, to McCoy Stadium.
Oh, we can tell this one.
Yeah,
That's a
this
good
one was
yeah,
before Steve and I were like friends at all. Like we were just. Like,
I don't know if Ariana watches this, but we just want to apologize to Ariana.
Yeah, and the fact that we remember that it was your doughboy that we did this to. All right, so basically, let me elaborate here before it starts to sound a little creepy. So basically, we're at McCoy Stadium for a field trip to go watch the Paw Sox. It was a baseball game, right? And we're up in the stands. I think Steve and I were sitting next to each other, and our friend Ariana was sitting next to us as well. And I think it was in between innings or something like that. And then Ariana goes, "Hey, Steve, Jerry, if you're going to the concession stand, while you're there, can you take some of my money and buy me a Doughboy? But I don't want any like powdered sugar on it." Fucking bird.
Shut up!
Yeah. Squawk, squawk, we get it.
Yeah, you're a bird.
Anyway, so we're like, yeah, Ariana, we will go get you a Doughboy, no problem. So we take her money and we go to the stand and we buy her a Doughboy. But for what compelled us to do this to her? She asked for no powdered sugar. We saw the station where the powdered sugar was, and we fucking unloaded the sugar on her Doughboy.
It got to the point where it was a paper plate, and you couldn't see the Doughboy. It was just powdered sugar.
And we used her money. It's not like
we bought it with her money.
And so we gave it back to her. She was just like,
she was all mad. She's like, what the fuck?
I'm not eating this.
I'm holding...
We're high up in the stands, right? So it's windy as fuck, right?
I'm holding the Doughboy. There's like, I just go... fucking blow all powdered sugar.
Everyone was like, they got sugar they got sugar all over them. Oh my god.
Dude, I don't know if anyone remembers that. I don't even remember who else was on that trip besides her.
I remember Mr. Steiner was the one
I
that
wasn't even supposed to be on that trip.
Oh, really?
I didn't have Mr. Sheehan that year.
It was a Steiner.
Mr. Sheehan did it too. It
It
was
was
Steiner.
a dual. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
So
it was a dual trip.
I went the year before. I had Sheehan No, I'm sorry. I had Sheehan my senior year. I didn't have my junior year.
They did it for what? Like job day, I think.
It was like job day. Like you went and they like showed you, like you got walked through like all that.
Yeah.
They taught you like what marketing was and all that shit.
Right.
I didn't have him because you went your sophomore year.
I think it was sophomore year.
Because I went my junior year.
Yep.
Because I didn't have Sheehan my junior year, and I snuck onto the field trip. I got a permission slip and filled it out and put it in the thing. Yeah,
it was one of those like fun trips. Yeah, it was one of those fun trips that like even if you weren't in that class, you would try to
go
get
watch a Paw Sox game like during school. So
I would They did the same thing for Save the Bay. Like you could go on those trips even if you didn't have like the teacher. You could like go. I went on like
kids go.
I went to Save the Bay like 4 times. You guys remember those trips? Like
Construction Career Day was another one that was mad fun.
What did they do for that?
Construction Career Day was I think it was only an academy thing, but they would take us to this career day in it's actually right near my house in Cranston. You know the Walmart? You ever been to the Walmart near my house in Cranston? Yeah, so there's a like a DPW department across the street from that Walmart, and they throw like a construction, like all different trades come, and like the DOT does, and like they have equipment and jackhammers.
Which was good for you at the time because you had already known you wanted to be a tradesman.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So it was like a really cool field trip, but like you got to go like run equipment for the day and like jackhammer and like all this other shit. Yeah, yeah, it was fun. You were going
also an excuse to get out of
day.
school, right?
Exactly. But yeah, I snuck on that field trip, and I wasn't supposed to go.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
dude.
I wasn't supposed to be.
That didn't feel like a day that like we were even in school. That just felt like we were just like chilling.
Monadnock was another day. I went on Monadnock 3 times.
Jeez, I got to do it once, and that was a trip I wanted to go on every time.
The year you went, I think was the year that me, Tim Piet, Max Bowden, carried the fucking stove.
The skillet thing, right?
Yeah, we carried a skillet.
That was you that did
that? Was us three. We carried, and we were the first ones up the mountain by a long shot.
Right.
We took a skillet, pancake mix, bacon, and like pot and like a bunch of cooking supplies.
Yeah.
We carried it up the fucking mountain. Propane, like little propane heaters, like heat the shit up.
Yep.
Carried it all the way up the mountain, but ran ahead of everybody. Like we flew up the fucking mountain.
Right,
like,
to make breakfast.
Like, but it must have been 45 minutes. We fucking flew up the top of this mountain, and we got to the top, and everyone got there, and we were making fucking pancakes. The fucking mountain.
Yeah. The funny thing about Monadnock is everyone gets off the bus, right, and we all just like start sprinting because we want to get up the mountain. 2 minutes in, you're like, this is awful. My legs are about to give out.
Oh yeah. I went 3. I think I went 3 years in a row.
That's fucking sick, dude. That was like the best trip. I
gotta say, man, high school was fun.
No, we had a good time.
I had a good time.
Yeah, we did have
school,
a good time,
man. There was some funny stuff. I remember I pantsed my buddy in front of the whole field hockey team, but I grabbed his underwear also. So
No way.
Yeah, I told you the story.
No.
So. I played soccer. I don't know if I want to disclose the name of who it
don't
was,
have to,
just for like, just I don't want to save face in case people forgot. But like, so I played soccer in high school, and the way our soccer field is set up is it's like you're looking at the parking lot.
Yeah.
So down to the right is the field hockey and softball field. So the field hockey girls used to practice, but they used to run up the hill and around our soccer field and then back down the hill for practice.
Yeah.
So the way we would stretch, they would run behind us as we were stretching. So we were jogging back from a stretch, and oops.
We don't have the last name, right? Yeah, we're good.
Oops.
Yeah.
So my buddy was facing the field hockey team, and me being a dickhead, I turn around and I fucking pants him, but I grabbed his boxers and his shorts, so he's just dick out, standing looking at the fucking field hockey team. The whole team is jogging by, and he's just in such shock. He's just standing there.
That is awful, dude.
Shit hanging out, dude.
Oh my! And without saying his last name like this, he's like one of the nicest dudes ever. We're kind of like. For that to happen to him, that fucking sucks.
Oh, yeah, he was such a nice kid. I love that kid. I still do love him. Still love you, buddy. God. Great kid. Yeah, high school was a fucking hoot. Yeah. Well, one time we locked Mike Rivers in a locker.
I heard Stead did that to him.
Yeah, Stead did it during basketball, and he missed like half the basketball practice.
That's fucked, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, we were bad.
Yeah.
We were definitely bad,
but we had fun, man. It was a good time.
We had a lot of fun. Mosh pits in the fucking... Were you there for that? You never saw the video of the mosh pit we had before a soccer game?
No.
You know the little like common area where the auditorium is?
Yeah.
Like that little like booth thing? Yeah, we did like a fucking full-on mosh pit there.
Where there was like the desk and
stuff
we
did a full-on mosh pit there before I fucking...
right before the soccer
game.
It was like the desk that was never used for anything.
Yeah.
All I remember, like... Do you remember this? I think Call Me Maybe had just come out, and Carlson did like the Call Me Maybe dance in the car.
Yep.
They were going to like football practice or something. They were all
I remember when... there was a girl, we were going on a field trip to Six Flags, and someone gave her beer for the first time.
Oh, really?
I remember that.
Yeah.
I won't say any names about that,
fucking
though.
Rascals. All these stories we just can't disclose.
I won't disclose any names. I remember the time that I accidentally flashed the gym teacher.
What teacher? Oh, can we say the names? Oh, the teacher, right?
The skinny lady.
Yeah.
So I was...
sounds like a horror movie.
Me and this kid were in the same gym class. He's... A lot of people know who he is, but whatever. I was coming out of the locker room, and he was at the beginning of gym class, and he was standing in there. And when I came out the door, he would just like moon me, showed me his ass.
Yeah.
So like, well, whatever, but just dudes, he's just busting balls, whatever.
A couple guys being dudes,
fucking showing each other's asses. So at the end of gym class, he's going back into the locker room, right? And I go, hey, and he turns around, but he didn't hear me, so I just pull my ass out, and the gym teacher walks in. I'm just standing there with my fucking ass out, and she's like.
They had to have known that you were a clown, though, dude. They don't give a fuck.
Brings me in her office. She's like, "What are you doing, dude?" I'm like, listen. Like,
come on.
I'm like, listen. I was just playing the game. I was trying to flash my buddy.
Yeah.
I was like, he walked in. I wasn't trying to be like blah blah blah. She's like, you can get like expelled for that. Blah blah blah. All this shit.
That's such horse shit. Hey, what's his name?
Yeah. What are you doing? Frosty?
Is his name? There was like a huge spot like right where your mouth.
Oh really?
I just took the blanket one.
That's a great shot. Is it gone?
Yeah.
Holy crap! We got to keep him around, dude.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Good shot, man.
So she saw my ass, and then she like lectured me about it. She didn't end up ratting me out. Actually, I didn't go to the principal's office. She was pretty cool about it, but like, it was definitely weird.
Hey, regardless, blast from the past, right? Hey, we got some good stuff in there. We got the hiking. Okay, so crazy current events. I have 2 stories here, Steve. One is true. one is fake.
I am coming for fucking blood this week. I'm gonna fucking
He ain't
win.
got shit.
I'm winning,
Alright.
dude.
Yeah, he ain't
I'm
got
winning
shit.
to this. I'm laser focusing.
Okay, so the first one. A Wisconsin man was arrested at a McDonald's in November of 2018. After getting the wrong order, the man called the McDonald's and threatened to blow up the restaurant as a bomb threat. So basically, camera footage was backed up. Obviously, they called the police and everything. And investigators questioned the man about the bomb threat. The man clarified that when he was talking about blowing up the store, he was actually talking about a bowel movement. He was talking about blowing up the bathroom. That was his excuse pretty much to defend himself. Not believing the man's story, police searched the man's house and found that he had been stealing explosives from his job site. He worked for a demolition crew, and he had been storing all kinds of explosives in his house. Even though he didn't follow through with the threat on McDonald's, they still had to arrest him.
Oh yeah, that's like a terror. That's like an act of terrorism.
Yeah, so
or
they had
something
the
like that.
they call it the EOT. It's the Explosive Ordnance Team. They had to
remove everything.
Yeah, they deemed the property safe, and basically the man was arrested anyway. So that is the first story.
Okay.
This one, a woman named Shirley Johnson had a crappy shopping experience on Wednesday, literally. Basically, she went shopping.
Like yesterday.
It doesn't disclose. Wright Johnson said she was picking up some items from a grocery store in Oklahoma with her 2 daughters when she reached for a bag of frozen pizza rolls. She quickly discovered something else in her hand. Human excrement. I pick up a bag of pizza rolls and there's literally shit, she said in a video. Human shit. Excuse my language. I grabbed the bag. I felt something squishy on the bag, so I turned it over, and there it was. I was upset. I was disgusted. I feel like I was violated. The ride home was miserable, she said, even though she quickly scrubbed off her hands. All the way home, my kids were like, Mom, I can smell it. I can smell it. I'm like, I smell it too, baby. That's the second story.
Dude, I think the problem with you is that both stories you tell are fake. That's like the fucking problem is. Like, I have such a hard time. Like, I'm having another hard time with this one.
I smell it. I smell it, they say.
I'm going to say.
Can you imagine 2 kids in the backseat?
I'm going to say that the first one's fake.
You got it.
Yes!
You got it.
Yes!
The run's over.
Let's go!
Fuck!
Woo!
Damn it!
I'm
the
smartest man alive!
So my strategy with that one was to take one that was like somewhat true. There was a story where a man did threaten to blow up McDonald's, and he did say it was, it wasn't a bomb threat, it was a bowel movement. That part was true, but I made up the rest of the stuff. But you know what
The
that
pizza
means?
roll thing's
How
real.
disgusting is that?
That's hot.
real. Someone went
That's
to grab
hot.
a bag. Who's pooping on the fucking bags of pizza rolls? The kids are like the.
It could be the pizza bagel company sending like an inside.
Bagel
inside job.
bites.
Could be a
Bagel
hit.
bites. Yep.
Yeah, bagel bites. It could be a hit.
You like bagel bites better than pizza rolls? Fuck
Bagel
you.
bites are fire. I like bagel bites better. They offer more.
Do you guys microwave them or do you? Oven. Me too.
I have an air fryer, so.
Oh, okay, dude. Okay.
Bougie.
Take it easy over there.
Bougie, classy.
What about
bougie,
you, Thunder
ratchet.
Boy, Rainy Wilson?
It's like
Rain
biological
Wilson.
warfare,
Yeah.
man. Literally.
What are you talking about?
I said it's like
What did you say?
It's like biological warfare.
Oh, I mean more like. Actually, it would be biological, right?
Yeah. But when you do
Bio-
pizza rolls, bagel bites, you microwave them or do you?
Yeah, the microwave's a classic, but they come out crispier in the oven.
I can't believe you said
I
that.
don't like the deceit. Ice cold on the outside, scorching hot on the inside.
I just don't like the anything in the microwave, man. But we'll get to that another day. I fucking.
big grill
I actually
guy.
got my microwave to work with the door open, so it's way faster now.
What?
Yeah.
This kid's crazy. All right, brother. What are your stories? Let me redeem myself here.
I'm so excited. I'm riding high right now. I feel like I'm on top of
All
a
right, so what's the
falcon, on
score
top
is
of a
up?
cloud,
Yeah.
on top of heaven.
Score is 4-1 right now. Damn it.
Okay, let me take a sip.
The run's over.
Okay.
Sorry, Daddy.
I'm going to read the fake one first.
I'll be the judge of that, mate.
Okay. In 1991,
Yep.
Nigerian prophet Daniel Adebunrin, Abodurnrin, Abodurnrin,
Prince Ali, fabulous
Alibaba, wanted to recreate the story of Daniel.
Yep.
Do you know the story of Daniel in the Holy Bible? Daniel and the tiger.
Nope.
Like,
Is
I'm
that
not very familiar with
Is
it.
that the
either.
fake story?
No, there's Daniel and it's like about Daniel and this tiger. I don't know the exact
Life
story.
of Pi.
I'm not religious.
Yeah, Life of Pi.
So in order to recreate the verse from the Bible, he went to the Ibadan Zoo in Nigeria, entered the hungry lion cage, and upon entering, the lions ate him without leaving a trace. Mike, this man's a Nigerian prophet.
What the fuck? All right. That's the first story?
That's first story.
Okay. No bones left or anything, huh? You fucking...
Without a trace.
Wow.
Smoked them.
Wow. Prince Ali needed 2 more wishes after that.
Yeah, I think he was a prophet or something else.
All right.
Idiot.
Hit me with the second one here.
Alan Robinson, 37, of Nova Scotia, is the first man to own a fully operational cabbage farm in Nova Scotia. When they asked Alan, I almost said Tim again because the other one. When they asked Alan why cabbage, he said, because it's everything that lettuce isn't. Alan has been selling cabbage on the island for 23 years and has turned a profit upwards of 6 figures just by selling cabbage because it's such a commodity in Nova Scotia. He has a series of 4 greenhouses that he artificially heats to be able to, well, he artificially controls the temperature because Nova Scotia is obviously cold. So he has 3 greenhouses that he artificially controls the temperature in order to grow the cabbage successfully, and he ships it to 4 different countries around the Nova Scotia area.
I'm going to take a gamble on this one. I'm going to say that first one is true.
Yeah, I can't beat this fucking
Let's
kid.
go, baby.
It's true.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's true.
That was hard.
My father-in-law actually sent me the first one. He said, use this one this week.
Really?
Yeah, he sent it to me.
That's crazy.
I didn't fact check it.
It's
He sent it to
taking
me.
2.
I didn't fact check.
It's taking 2. So Bill did that?
Yeah. Well, he just said, I have people
ain't
send me
gonna
them
beat
all
me.
the time.
Huh?
I have people send me them all the time.
I'm gonna have to start doing that too because I'm starting to lose it a little bit.
Yours were still wicked hard. It was like a 50-50 shot.
that I had to come up
I'm
with
not
those-
good. I don't know why you're so good at this.
Well, I got a comfortable lead right now, so I'm not gonna start worrying.
5-1.
5-1.
Oh, I'm jumping.
good
I'm
work,
gonna
man.
end up in the fucking lake.
Good work.
I gotta lose. Now the thing is 5-1. Do I lose quick or do I try to come back? Because if I don't come back, it's gonna be like November. And it's gonna be fucking cold.
So
It's
if
gonna
we
be
do
cold.
something outside, it's gonna be miserable. So.
Yep.
Oh yeah, strategize there. All right, so I like to kind of think of little talking topics on this podcast. Last week we talked about video games a little bit. Weird topic this week, if you're not familiar with it, I want to talk about the music industry a little bit. I was talking to some friends at work about industry plants. An industry plant, for anyone who is curious, it's kind of when the music industry sees potential in someone that will kind of sell records immediately.
Like the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, or
NSYNC.
for example, a modern one right now is Olivia Rodrigo, because people say we're induced.
Now I'm not super versed on the topic, but is it common knowledge that that's what she is? Everyone knows, they admit to people like that.
Yeah, this is what I want to talk about because my definition is I don't think is what an industry plant is the way I see it. So basically, think of it this way: Olivia Rodrigo is on fire right now. She's the biggest young female artist at the moment. We're kind of due for another big female. If you think about, we had Lorde, then we had Billie Eilish, and then Olivia Rodrigo. She is a succession. Think of it this way: we had the Jonas Brothers, then Justin Bieber, or it was the other way around. What I mean?
Boy bands, One Direction.
Yeah, so it's
5 Seconds of Summer,
right.
all that
So
stuff.
there are these spots to fill in the industry. It's when Justin Bieber's getting a little bit older, we need some new really attractive boy bandish kind of thing to fill in. Do you think that's a bad thing? Do you think that hurts the industry? I know we have some musicians in here myself.
I think the only person that benefits is the industry.
Right.
It's just that's just a cash grab. The way I look at it.
The reason it's interesting for me though is because someone like Olivia Rodrigo, for example, she's extremely talented. So is she undeserving of it? I don't think so.
No.
She's deserving of the praise she gets.
I just think that.
But it's I know what the industry's doing. I think people know.
Oh, that's better.
Brett, you're very versed in the rap culture and stuff like that. And you say it happens with rap as well, right? But I would imagine with the rap community, sometimes it doesn't go by the talent of the musician. If they see someone who's just wacky as fuck, 6ix9ine or something like that, they know people are gonna go after that. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I think in my opinion would be, the only thing that the consumer is gaining is good music if the music's good. It's only for the industry. It can't benefit anybody else more than it does the industry.
Yeah,
because it's just continuous revenue and profit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think Thunderstormy boy over there, Raincoat Robbie,
Frosty McMillan.
Frosty McMillan. I think you might have a unique perspective on this because you're a musician as well, right?
Yep.
So what would you say is like your definition of an industry plant, and do you think it is like beneficial, or do you think it is kind of like regressive to the industry?
Someone fart in my pop filter.
Does it smell bad?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know why I keep smelling
That's your breath blowing back in your face.
Yeah, that's you, Steve. It's him.
on, man.
He's his own worst enemy. That's you. All right, take it away. My bad.
Essentially the same as yours. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird topic
Yeah.
to like think about because it kind of goes like, oh, where does this leave the people who aren't
Exactly.
extremely attractive?
Right,
and
right.
can-
Like,
Well,
Like,
you know what
they
they
could
say
have
in the
the
music industry: you either is or you ain't.
yeah. Who said that?
John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He did. He said, Bon Jovi, what do you have to say about the music industry? He said, there's only one thing to say about the music industry.
Either
He is or you ain't.
Yep.
And I is.
Yeah, and I is.
That's what he
There
said.
you go.
And then he wrote "Living on a Prayer" right
Yeah.
after that, like on the spot. It was fucking incredible. The video's on YouTube. It's nuts.
Nuts.
But yeah, like so,
Nuts.
But it's like you can see what they're doing. Like
Yeah.
with Olivia Rodrigo, she was a Nickelodeon star, so they probably saw her.
Was she really?
Yeah. So
I couldn't even tell. I wouldn't know her from a hole in the wall.
Right, but see, this is
Dude,
where
like
my
the amount of like
Show me a
child
picture of her.
actors who
Show me a
are,
picture
like,
of this Olivia Rodrigo feller.
You don't know what she looks like? You haven't seen the
She
album
must
cover with all
be.
the
She
stickers?
must be mixed.
You guys missed Adele.
Is she mixed?
Is she an industry plant?
Adele was huge, but she lost all the weight.
This kid's a dick, dude. Yeah.
Show me what this lady looks like. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, Adele
Okay.
will always be the greatest. So.
I think Brett has the right definition though. It's like a time period where like the industry just
it's
obviously
it's
picks
basically it's a time period of relevance.
Yeah.
like you're relevant now, you won't be relevant. It's the same thing they say about Las Vegas strippers. I know it sounds really weird,
Either
but Las
you
Vegas
is or you ain't.
Bon Jovi got it right.
Yeah.
No, they say that about like Las Vegas strippers. Like when you're a stripper in Las Vegas, like you're 1 second you're in, and by the time you're like 24, you're
in.
out.
Oh, my bad.
You're out because someone younger and hotter has come along, and you're yesterday's news.
Yeah, but so like
I don't know if that's real.
Yeah, so this girl is like 17 or 18 years old. She's
I knew
mad
she was
fucking-
mixed.
fucking young.
Because
dude.
white girls can't sing. Madonna and them fucking kind of Lady Gaga.
Huh?
Carrie Underwood. Yeah.
Yeah, but like the amount of child actors coming from Nickelodeon, or
Ariana
Disney,
Grande.
Yep.
Ariana Grande is another
It's
one.
like-
I think she's so fucking annoying.
This is where I don't know where to feel because like with Stormy Daniels over there, I kind of agree with them. Where it's like, for the common person who's into music or wants to be a musician, like if I'm not a perfect looking person making perfect sounding music, it's like, do I even have hope?
Yep.
Another thing, at work all the time, people bust my balls about this.
You look perfect to me.
Thanks, man. Like I just needed to hear that, you know? Like, oh, man. But like, so people bust my balls at work all the time because I joke around that like I'm 25, I'm too old to be doing this shit. 25, you're still
You are.
extremely young.
Yeah, but in the music, you're yesterday's
That's what
news.
I'm saying, right? So it's like, at 25, I feel like irrelevant. I don't have any hope whatsoever anymore, especially with the industry getting younger and younger.
It sucks to say because you are a very gifted musician, but you're irrelevant now.
Yeah, I'm not trying to talk about my skill level or Stormy's skill level or anything. I'm just saying as like a common person, it's disheartening to see like it's obvious what the industry's doing.
So it's like, yeah, he's the best musician, one of the best musicians that you and I like study,
Yeah.
we watch, amazed by.
You're
But
talking
he's
about
a-
Josh Turner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yep. But
The country singer?
You'd think he's not the country singer. It's this dude on YouTube. He's been on YouTube for like over 10 years.
Oh, is that the guy singing "Son of Satan"?
You remember that guy? Oh my god. Don't even. That was an awful time period in my life. No, Josh Turner is this guy. He's like 27 now. He started on YouTube when he was like real young with this other kid, Carson. These kids are prodigies, dude.
Yeah.
Prodigies. He plays everything. He plays like see those loot things over there on that table? He knows how to play it. And he sings so well.
Yep.
But again, he has less than 1 million subs on YouTube.
Yep.
Granted, he does go on tours and stuff but he plays like theaters and small stuff. Can you imagine someone like him at like a Lollapalooza? That's where I feel like sometimes like the festival circuits miss
feel like
out on
even
that
those
kind
are
of
plants.
talent. Was that?
I feel like even that's a plant, though.
Really? In what way?
Like I feel like they choose the artist and reach out to like who they want, so it's like basically up to them, and it could have nothing to do with talent.
Right. Oh, so you're saying like the festival? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Like the festival? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
Yeah. So like that's a great point. Like someone who has literally like that's a prodigy. Like that
Yep.
guy can play fucking anything, dude.
Yep.
And he's well versed in all types of music. Like he'll know like these Italian pieces of art, and I'm like, dude, what are you even playing right now? How
Yeah.
did you learn to
those
play
chords don't exist.
Don't exist. You're making this shit up on the spot. But I can't figure out if I am like bitter towards industry plants or if like there's nothing wrong with it because they are extremely talented. Again, Olivia Rodrigo is the example.
But then again, it comes to a fact like how talented are they?
Because I'm sure if you
don't know, you will never know.
Yeah.
Someone could be terrible.
Yeah.
Like the live auto tune that they have.
Yeah,
Like,
which is a thing.
All the technology nowadays, you would never know.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true. That is
Like
true.
you would have never guessed in like a million years that T-Pain was a phenomenal singer.
Right, and it goes the other way like that, right?
Yep, but like he is.
Because he uses it as a vocal effect all the time, but then when he actually sings, you're like, oh my
He's
God.
an amazing voice.
Right.
T-Pain's the OG, by the way. Like no one will ever
yeah.
be as good as T-Pain's the fucking man, dude.
Yeah. It happens in the rap world, like you said, Brett. Would you agree someone like 6ix9ine, like because of his appearance, is that like, or is it just the controversial shit he says? Excuse me.
Controversial, everything he's been through and he's still relevant.
Yeah.
I think a big thing is too is keeping yourself relevant.
Like MGK right now. You know all the MGK stuff going on?
Yeah, until he fucked it up again.
Yeah. Yeah, because then he like I
Made
don't
himself
know.
relevant again and then fucked it up.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna be irrelevant.
Today he saved Pop Punk.
He's
he
not
brought-
safe, Pop Punk. Don't get me into this argument right now. I'll flip this fucking desk over.
Well, I think
Look, I'm looking at the fucking which camera's mine? This one. If I ever hear someone say that MGK saved Pop Punk
think
again,
he's like the
I will
most-
fucking kill.
he's probably like the best
I will
pop punk artist right now.
Don't.
I'm not
don't,
kidding.
Don't.
Not kidding. Not kidding. That man transcends genres. He switched effortlessly from being from a rap artist to pop punk. Brett has a great point. He saved pop punk because he features with Travis Barkley as a whole album. Brett's behind the camera like
We're done
go
right
with it,
here.
Go with
That's
it.
it.
Go with it.
That's it.
All right. Last thing about industry plants.
Podcast is over.
I'm calling it now. Olivia Rodrigo is going to be popular for maybe another 2 years, and there's going to be another 17, 18-year-old girl that's going to fill her spot in a couple of years. It happened with Lorde, right? Remember Lorde came out with Royals, huge fucking artist. She was like 17. She came out with a new album, not getting nearly as much press as her original stuff. Billie Eilish, I think she might stay relevant. But even then, what was that an industry plan? Because I know her brother produces all her shit. You know what I mean? So did he have some, pull before her? You told me there was like a rapper that. Iggy Azalea. Where does she go?
Fancy, that song.
Yeah. Right.
Macklemore.
Where's Macklemore? Now we got Mackle-less. Where is he? Where is he?
I think that your opinions are so fantastic and that everything you say is so correct and right. So, like, I could really understand why you would say all the things that you said.
Fetty
How could people not agree with you?
Wap. What was he? First of all,
Fetty
and
Wap's
second,
daughter
where is
died.
he? Where is he?
Fetty Wap's daughter drowned. You know that?
Yee, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's another big one. He
Yeah.
blew up for like a couple of years.
Yeah. Yep. He blew up for a little bit, and then I
Slim
forgot
Jesus.
Slim Jesus. What was Young Gravy?
Yeah, Young Gravy's that guy's gross.
Yeah, I know.
Ugly guy.
Ugly God. Yep.
These are unreal.
It's gonna happen to Jack Harlow.
Yep.
Jack Harlow's definitely. All right. First of all, if it's a white rapper and it's not Eminem, has to be an industry plug.
Yep.
Has to be.
Industry plant.
Plant.
Same
Same thing. Bug. Industry bug.
And industry plug. We'll get to the industry plugs at the end of our podcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Movie review.
We're gonna pull some info up on this one.
Okay, Sean, we're gonna need you to pull up a movie called Killer Sofa.
Yep.
This movie, me and Jay what we do sometimes is we'll look up the worst possible movies we could find.
Yeah.
And we stumbled across this movie called Killer Sofa.
2019 it was made.
2019 it was made in Australia. So the first thing that gets you is the premise of the movie is it is this lazy boy sofa, which was in this couple's house. And then the girl broke up with the guy and moved away. And he was so obsessed with this woman that he performed a seance and killed himself and was sewn into the sofa. So he could always be with this girl.
Right.
So he turns himself into the sofa, and there's like a cut scene where like she has sex with the sofa.
Yeah,
and,
which
like,
is the most shocking part.
Yeah, she's like having sex, but not in the way you would think she was
Yeah,
having
they
sex.
were creative with it. Like she pulls the lever of the recliner,
the lever
and
of the
like,
recliner was like getting off, and she's like rubbing her body on it.
Yeah.
And then
we watched this together, and during that I was so
It
uncomfortable.
was
I was like, no
so
way.
bad.
Yeah. But again, this might be a movie I think that is intentionally. It's definitely
was intentionally bad.
Bad. New Zealand.
It was New Zealand. See,
New
I knew it was
Zealand.
something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So
I remember that because we couldn't figure out the accent.
it was like the detectives' names were like Grape and Gravy, I think.
yeah. It was a detective.
It was. It's on. I think we watched it on Amazon Prime.
It was Amazon
right?
Prime.
Yeah.
So you know when you're going through your streaming service and you get to the depths, like the back catalog of like the horror section. This was.
Oh,
there.
that's the part I forgot too. Remember that they found the disgraced rabbi
Yeah.
Remember he was
Yeah,
like
the
kicked out.
rabbi, yeah.
He was like kicked out of the Jewish church or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And the disgraced rabbi
But
goes
he
to
knew,
say him.
was there a witch or something involved? There was a flashback to the past at one point where it described
Someone
the history.
had it was a premonition or something like that. Like
Yeah.
someone had told him in his past this was gonna happen. Like I think the ghost. It says right there it was a debuk. Is a type of possession, that demonic possession that it was.
Yeah.
It's definitely meant to be bad. But I would probably watch it if you're into really shitty cliche horror movies.
Yeah, this one was funny.
It was pretty fucking. It was funny bad. No
Yeah.
joke funny bad.
You literally have a recliner throwing bodies off of the building.
Dude, the scene where she's outside and she looks up in the window and the recliner's like,
yeah, but the buttons were
button of the eyes, it's like-
the buttons on the upholstery were supposed to be the sofa's eyeballs. Like I said, I think you had sent a TikTok of this to me first, and you're like, "Bro,
yeah.
we got to get together and watch this movie." And we're like, "Is that even on streaming services?" You're like, "I already found it."
Yeah.
Did you? I think you paid for this one. Or
oh,
was
it
it
was
free?
like $3 or something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know. So
Worth
yeah,
it.
Killer Sofa. I would give it a 5 out of 10 for bad horror movies.
Yeah.
Watch it if you want. Now I know there wasn't much to talk about. This movie was pretty short, so I was thinking
Yeah.
we could watch that short that I sent you.
For Killer Sofa, I'd give it I don't give it a 6, honestly, because I knew what they were going for. It's a fucking purposely bad horror movie.
Yeah.
And it made me laugh. If you want to be entertained, that's a good one to
No, it's
go
the first
watch.
one. The first one.
This one?
Yeah.
So Man on a Train.
So this is a horror show. It's 4 minutes long, which is fine because we got some time. It looks pretty unsettling. You don't remember me sending this to you?
I don't remember it, no. You sent this to me yesterday?
I sent
So
it to you
this is
the
a
other day.
serious thing, though. It's not like a...
Yeah, it's
oh,
serious.
okay.
I've seen a clip from this actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this is a blind reaction too. None of us have seen it.
Yeah, right. We're gonna get jump scared in this. I have a thumbnail right there.
I heard it wasn't jump scary. I heard it's very unsettling.
Yeah. Yep.
Shit.
So those of you, we'll put the clip up too. This woman has just got on a train. She's sitting by herself. She looks pretty tired.
And we got two blonde ladies.
Of a blur actually. So it's in front of the camera and everything's fine.
Is 4 minutes too long? You think that should be fine, right?
Shooting.
We can probably skip through it.
Yeah.
To, different
Like
parts.
afterward, yeah.
A bit weird some of the positions, but I was like, whatever. And he was like, positions. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll walk around the back of the.
It sounds UK.
And
Yeah.
he wanted me to look at the pictures, so I went round to his side of the camera, and it was so weird. He just so slowly put his hand around my back.
Ooh.
Why didn't you call me? Spicy. Yeah.
Bill Burr.
It looks like the UK Bill Burr a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
I should have obviously done something. I should have stopped.
So
It's talking too quiet for it to be Bill Burr.
Yeah, right.
These numbers when you get off.
Am I wrong? No, it wasn't wrong. I obviously.
Yeah.
Of course you're not wrong.
Yeah, before the registration, before he gave it, I sent her a message. Grand.
How'd you find this?
It came up on my For You page on TikTok.
She
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
know where you work. I said,
It was pretty unsettling, dude. When I watched the short TikTok of what it was, I was like, ooh, that's I got a little weird feeling in my fucking neck. I just got it again right there. Whoa, what?
Ooh. Oh, I don't like that.
What? So everyone just disappeared that was on the train.
Chills. It's
There's just this dude. What?
Yo, fuck this, bro. I've never been on a train before, so now I'm not gonna ever travel by train. This guy looks like me after working a shift at. Oh my god,
What?
dude! This is the kind of horror that works. It's so simple.
Why did he lunge forward like that?
Fuck, dude. Fuck.
Oh, I didn't like that.
that.
That made me jump. Holy shit.
Yo, fuck this, bro.
What?
You know he's gonna be closer.
Ooh. What was that noise?
Got hold my hand.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking two-stepping. Oh.
Yeah, river dancing.
Oh, where is he? I don't like that.
Oh, he's gonna be in between the cracks of the seat. I'm clenching my ass so hard. I knew it.
Oh, what is he doing?
Girl, you tripping.
Oh, I don't like that
Yeah,
angle. I don't like that angle at all. Oh, don't look in the glass. He's gonna be on the other side of you. Eee! Don't.
prepared.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you called it.
That was it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, I didn't like that.
You know what this could turn into? Do you remember Lights Out? That started as a short film like that, and then they turned it into a
Sean,
feature
what
film.
page is that? Like, is that like a person that does that? Because I didn't fucking like that at all.
Let's see.
That's simplistic horror.
Mini
man.
Nightmares
Nightmares
official,
Official.
6.35 thousand followers.
Unsettling was the right word for that.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
made me not feel well. When
I'm
he
gonna have to
first
check
did
that
that
out.
fucking...
Yeah, I don't like that. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, I didn't fucking like that at all.
I'm gonna
Check that
channel.
out.
I'm gonna check that channel out actually.
Man on a Train. I'm gonna check that out. Pin that shit.
The channel is Mini Nightmares Official. If you guys like,
Yeah,
shit
shout
like
out to
that.
them. I guess. I don't know if they make the videos or they just
Give them a
post them, but
plug.
that was
Dude, you see how there was no like jump scare?
Nothing.
Nothing loud noises.
just
That is the best.
unsettling behavior. That's prime fucking horror.
10
right
out
there.
of
Like
10.
you see that made me jump when he fucking
Yeah,
did the thing. I was
that
like,
gets a
ooh.
bang and seal of approval.
Yeah, that was good. That was fucking
good.
10 out of 10.
Very, very good.
10 out of 10. All right.
Killer
You know what
Show.
part it is, baby?
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Movie review.
Here we go.
Movie
Here we
review.
go.
Movie. Movie improv. I got caught up.
Yeah.
I get too excited sometimes, I think.
We go on the
All right. Yeah, on the rock, baby.
not
On the
a
rocks.
boulder. It's a rock.
Where's Brett?
Rock.
Rock, 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 rock,
Rock.
rock,
Rock.
rock,
Rock.
rock,
Rock.
spin,
Rock.
spin,
Rock.
rock,
Rock.
rock,
Rock.
rock,
Rock. Spin. 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 Spin.
spit.
Rock.
There he is.
Rock and spin and rock and
All
spin.
right, spin, 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 spin. What we got? Spin, spin. Oh.
Oh no.
All right, this week on Movie Improv, we have canned balls.
Canned balls.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one without me being offensive.
Just go for it. Go for it. All right, canned balls. Do you remember that movie, Steve? That was an old like 70s porno or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
a
It was.
porno.
It was one of those like. You remember like when Cinemax, like Cinemax After Dark or whatever, would have
Oh,
like the
yeah.
softcore porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like one of those.
It was like one of those nights where like you can't fall asleep before school and you're scrolling through TV
you just
and
gotta
then you're like,
fucking hammer one out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Canned
So
balls.
Canned Balls was the one about the grocery store.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a boy working at a grocery store of age, of course.
Yeah.
And there's an older manager who decides that she has like a thing for the boy who organizes the cans in aisle 6.
Yeah.
So I will I'll play the girl
Yep.
if you want to play the boy.
Yep. Let me get a prop for the can really quick. You got a can over there? Oh, yeah, perfect. Thank you, Stormy. Thunderson. Yeah, let me see if I can get an angle here. Yeah. So this is the scene where he's stacking the shelves and
Yeah.
yeah.
So stack the shelves over here. Stack over here. This turn.
Yeah.
Turn sideways. Face Sean. Face Stormy.
Okay.
Okay, and action.
Oh.
I like the way you stack those cans.
I'm just doing my job.
Well, if stacking cans is your job, you're gonna have to take care of these too.
I know that often when you do this to me, I act nervous and scared, but to be honest, it does arouse me.
How would you like it if I canned your balls?
What would you do if I told you that I already canned my balls?
Oh, whoa!
Don't mind that they're orange. They've been sitting in there for a couple hours. I knew you were gonna be here for this. My canned balls! My canned balls!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
The mic's down. The mic's down again.
My balls! What a...
Oh shit!
Wow. This is the best shift I've ever had.
Clean up on aisle 3.
I know. I know I might be going over hours, but can I work overtime today?
Oh, baby, you can work overtime whenever you want.
And see. This kid had me nervous. He fucking took his shirt off. Holy crap, dude.
I'm gonna throw up.
This kid tackles me to the ground. That's fucking foul, dude. All right, that was the 1977 film
Canned
Balls. Yes.
Oh my god. Your mic is taking a fucking beating, dude. Oh man. You know how hard it was for me to get my shirt off?
The weird thing about that was I was facing the other way, so everything you were doing, I didn't know what was going on.
That was we gotta get a little more creative next time because that was eerily close to Harry Potter and the Skank Who Had Warts. Okay, now that that's over, it's time for
unreal.
our final segment.
Final segment. Oh, talent section, right? For the Pays to Plug
Friends. We gotta get better at that. All right, for our final segment, Pays to Plug Friends.
He goes,
for our final segment.
He goes, we need to get better at that. All right, this brings us to our final segment. As you guys know, this is the Pays to Have Friends. You want to do it?
Yeah. Okay, this brings us to our finals. That's actually good that we're laughing to be able to group in.
He ruined it. We're laughing. It's good. He goes, man, it's good. We're laughing. This kid sucks.
Janelle, if you're hearing this, please keep all this. Fill with this. Okay, this brings us to our final segment, which is the Pays to Plug. You're supposed to say it with me.
All right, let me put these back.
Why you put it back down? It doesn't matter.
All right, ready? I'm ready when you are.
All right. Okay, this brings us to our final segment. This is the
Pays to Plug Friends, baby segment.
All right, this week we have someone who is very near and dear to our heart.
Yes.
The one and only Jeremy Ponce.
Yes. Yeah. This kid's a goat, actually. Though.
Jeremy Ponce is the man.
Yeah.
He really is.
And this is the
he's
talent,
He's a
right?
star.
Nope.
No?
Oh, shit.
I was rolling with that.
Fuck. Okay, we also need the TV, too.
Well,
Okay,
rolling.
this brings us to our next segment, which is
boy.
the
Pays to Plug Friends, baby.
This week's talent is a friend of mine who I have not seen in many years, but he's one of those friends you see on social media a lot.
Yeah.
He's a very talented musician. He's in a band called The Smoke Breaks.
Yeah.
Check them out. They're really good. He has sent in a video. Okay. He has sent in a video this week. And he, like our first talent, has decided that his talent will be turning himself into
Oh, no way.
yummy, delicious taco.
Oh, my God.
So let's check this out. This is Chris Caduto
Says Steve Young like
turning himself into a taco.
Have a good time. Wow. Hang out with good people and eat good food.
I love the trash bag taped to the tub.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't hose the tub down.
Just shower cap on. Oh, yeah, look.
Dude, it's like queso.
Oh!
like hot queso. Look. This is gold.
Look at it. I kind of want to just post this with no explanation.
Oh, man.
What the fuck?
You know, in my house, we take Taco Tuesday very seriously.
This kid's a fucking goat, man.
Christmas or Arbor Day.
Like, or Arbor Days.
Oh, my God. He seasoned himself.
Yep.
And who doesn't love sour cream?
You know, you can't
Come
tell because
on.
it's a shower cap, but he's got a head of cabbage on too, man. His hair is nice. He's got some nice hair, man.
Does he have flow?
He's got some, he's got
flow.
some lettuce. This kid turns himself into a whole ass fucking taco. I love the fucking.
We got a running theme with these talents here.
Enjoy a taco, but it's better to become the taco.
What the fuck?
Dude, that's the quote of the day.
This is Chris, right?
This is Chris Caduto. Yeah,
So Chris, thank you for your talent.
Thank you,
Taco
Chris.
Man. Very nicely done.
He has the quote of the year. It's good to eat the taco, but it's better to be the taco.
Yeah, to be the taco.
Be the taco. That's nice.
Thanks again, Chris. Wow.
That was good. Okay, now the final segment. We are going to plug somebody.
Yes, as we do on the show.
We stay plugging people.
We
stay plugging
relentlessly just
motherfuckers. We stay plugging
fucking plug
motherfuckers. You wanna get
shit out of
plugged?
people.
You wanna get plugged?
You're gonna get plugged.
You wanna get plugged?
You're gonna
You wanna get plugged? You're gonna get plugged. Holy shit!
Anyway, who are we plugging? Who we're plugging?
So this week we are plugging the one, the only Jeremy Potts. Jeremy Potts of JP Co.
Yeah, honestly, Jeremy is the GOAT because he's been doing this shit for a long time.
He has been making phenomenal clothing and graphic designs for years.
Yeah.
So JP Co. Creative Studios
pull it up.
was created and is operated by Jeremy Potts. He produces a lot of bootleg movie and music tees where the design draw inspiration from hardcore and punk merch.
I wanted to use this outlet to also be able to give back. With each drop, I will be choosing a different charity to donate a portion of proceeds to.
Charity.
It will make me happy knowing that all of us together will be contributing to make the world a better place through the expression of my art that I am creating. Together, we can all make a difference.
He does monthly drops where his site is open for 1 weekend at a time, and you can find more info on his Instagram at _JPCO. I personally have been buying merch from him since it was. Oh yeah, got it right here.
So this is like one of his current.
This was one of the drops. They're super exclusive. He only drops them once.
Yeah.
It's got a little fucking design on the
Everything and his brother just dropped off that desk. That was hilarious.
Speaking of drops,
Yeah, I know. Right?
he does phenomenal work. LeBron James,
Yeah, dude,
wore
that
one
was
of his
fucking
hoodies
nuts.
that he helped design.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking cool.
That's huge, dude. To
Yeah,
see someone from our small town of Barville killing it, dude.
That's
like,
all. Yeah, he does phenomenal work. He does. I'm not sure if he does freelance graphic design work. I think he might though.
Yeah. He made a merch design for Planet Mercury. You know,
he
in
does
the band there.
he does do some stuff like that.
But I know he's pretty busy these days because he is focusing on these these exclusive drops that he's doing and
He puts a lot of hard work into him, and like we said, it goes to charity.
Yeah.
The dude does great work. He's had other merch companies too that he's dropped. He makes phenomenal stuff, and it's quality. Like I said, I'm a big dude, and my shirts shrink. I've had this shirt for a couple months now, and it's still great.
Yeah.
Really cool designs, really simple, sleek looks. I highly recommend him. He's a good friend of ours.
Yeah,
and
definitely support this kid. He's been working hard at this since high school.
We're very happy to plug him on this show, and I might text him and plug him again later.
He does have a horror themed drop coming. I think might be today, honestly. Definitely check it out. When this podcast release. If not that drop, he'll be doing another drop. Soon. Again, we're gonna link his Instagram.
We will have the link
below,
to his Instagram page and stuff like that, and please go check it out if you like what he's got. Drop a like, buy some of his merch. Be patient when you order it because he does everything on his own. So it's not like it's not like these other places where you order a shirt and you have it in 2 days. So,
it's not like Amazon.
Just give him. If you buy something, you will get it. He does a great job with the shipping and stuff like that. But just don't be an impatient asshole and text him all the time asking where your shit is.
Jeremy Potts. Thank you for letting us.
JP
plug
Co.
ya. Yeah, JP Co. Check it out, guys. Like I said, just link in the description. That is Pays to Plug Friends.
And this has been Pays to Have Friends.
Tell your friends.
Right here. Tell them, Jerry.
Go sub to the YouTube channel. Check us out on Instagram.
I meant that, Jerry.
Oh, Jerry Garcia. That's right.
Jerry Garcia.
All right, so we will see you guys on the next episode.
Thank you
Peace.
very much. Be good.